Welcome back to another episode by Games Glitches. This small series will be dedicated to how one can be a millionaire in no time at all. Most other videos talk about how trade is amazing, but they kind of forget to explain how to get there and how to get money in the first place to get your first trade ship that costs 1.3 million if you round it off. They all kind of forget how to get there in the first place. I will start with a sidewinder and work my way up to that ship. I will show exactly how you can go from zero to absolute hero. This is the method that I used quickly to make 50 million from absolutely nothing in literally several hours. Please note that yes, there are videos that show, oh yes, you could make 2 million 2 million credits within 1 hour or so, yes, but first you have to
disconnected from your channel.
but first, you have to buy that $57 million ship, or you have to buy that Lyco 7 for 70 so million, but first you have to get there, and no video explains to you, hey, here's a ship, start trading, here's the routes. Aside from doing that and showing different sites that you can use to, well, basically buy gear, equipment, ship, find the perfect trading routes, explain to you how they work and everything else, I will show you how to get there from scratch. I know that this video might be long. It's going to be a multiple series video. Please digest it as you go. You don't have to watch all of it. You could watch it step by step. Watch the first one, do what I did, then move on to the second one. Please note that this will be my way of doing it. So if you have your own way, or you found a way that works for you, God bless you. You have found something else, please share it with the community on the post. I'll take a look at it. If it, and so other people will be aware how to make money. This is a massive game with 400 billion fucking solar systems. So it's fair to say that there's more than one way of making money. But this is going to be mine. So without any further ado, let's quickly jump to a shitty sidewinder and begin like you all are, a newbie, and progress with you guys so you can all see how to quickly obtain money. Now, the following step could be done multiple ways. Here I got into my sidewinder. As you could see, I only got 15 million. I had to bought bunch of stuff, bought a ship and so on. That aside, as you could see, I have simple pulse lasers. Internal everything is ENC. Like, I didn't really care to upgrade anything at all. And honestly, if you want to, that'd be neat. But honestly, you don't have to. Now, you can go to many places in this, universe, to go hunt. My personal, one of my favorite, would be at Cremain. If we take a look at the map, this is where Cremain is located. 4 million Federation Refinery, which is kind of irrelevant. What you need to do, depending if you are in your own system, need to find these unique remote planets which have nice rings. As you could see, it says metal rich for Cremain 2, meaning that there are resource sites for you, to take advantage of. So, you would now need to target Cremain 2. And now head there. On your way to Cremain 2, you will notice several resource sites, one on the left, one on the right, and so it's really irrelevant which one you pick. Please note that I highly recommend doing this on solo or group play for simple reasons that the last person who tags the mob for bounty is the one that is going to receive all the loot. So if you play on solo play or group play, there's nobody but you and your friends who could possibly be the last people to tag the mob. Once you are in makeshift drive towards Cremain, if you would take a look on your left hand side, you will notice that there's a resource extraction site. There's actually quite several of them. Well, my favorite one, I tend to start here and then, if anything, move around. Once you arrive at your local resource site, what you need to pay attention is these battles that are going on.
Target shields offline.
All you gotta do is tag the mob once. And now you could, of course, put everything into system just in case so he doesn't, defeat you by accident. And there you go. You have acquired 10,000 credits. Now what you need to do is look around again and look for another battle. As you could see, the ones that are on your map, those are the security. They are friendly. As long as you are not wanted, they will not bother you. So please be careful when you shoot that you first target the mob and then wait for it to display wanted on your left hand side, and then you can open fire on it. If you fire on it before the wanted sign is displayed, even if the cops are firing on it, you could easily acquire wanted yourself. So please be careful and make sure you scan your targets. As you could see, the battles in this game are extremely quick. As you could see, that would be the assailant in Cobra. Note he's clean. You cycle to the next one. As you could see, the Sidewinder right here. He is definitely wanted.
Target shields online. Target shields offline.
Now, all you need to do is stay in range and let, of course, cops finish him. Of course, if you want to, you could have fun with him, partake in the damage.
Under attack.
As you could see, there's another battle going on over there. You could already start, if you want, kind of heading towards that battle, as long as you're within a decent range from when your ship gets defeated. As usual, just find yourself Sidewinders or whichever other ship that are wanted, and of course don't let them frameshift drive out of here. Don't be afraid to go after big ships such as these Cobra, because they're good money and they're very easy to kill because the cops are constantly helping you. And as you could see, quick 17,850. Again, continue looking around, and as you could see, there's already another battle going on over there.
Target destroyed.
As you could see, some of them not worth a lot unless you find Anacondas, but they quickly do add up. You find them extremely
Target
quick.
shields online.
As you could see, you always have help. Just gotta be careful and not hit the cops. Please know that you could always try to update your ship, go back, cash in some bounties, update your ship, because all of the components could be sold back for 100% what you bought them, except you lose 10% on the ship. But considering that the Sidewinder was given to you free and you can't really even sell it, well, you can for 0 credits. You shouldn't really, bother really updating it, because the next ship that you will going to get is only 140k. And at the rate as you could see we're going, you're going to make that money quite fast. Sometimes you, of course, could also practice take ones by yourself completely. Make a quick buck here and there. Of course, time to time you will face against these Anacondas. Please note, for every person that the Anaconda kills, you will obtain increased value of about 8.5k to 9k for every cop it kills. So, all you really gotta do is, well, tag it once and let the cops handle it. Just stay within its range. Maybe you hit it again once it's at like 10% or 5%. This way,
Target shields offline.
make sure that all of your power is in your shields so you don't get blown out of the sky.
Under attack.
Let somebody else, let them handle the Anaconda. As you could see, it's slowly dropping in HP. Then once you're out of its range, just sit back and watch. And ooh, don't get too close. By yourself, you would never have been able to take out an Anaconda on a clipper. But with the assistance of tons of cops, as you could see there, you just earned 78,000. Extremely quick by just not doing nothing, just, well, purely having fun. Right after that Anaconda kill, I instantly found, well, this python, in the area. And he is worth also another 72k. As you can see here, within minutes, literally under an hour, how much money did I make in? I've made 244k. Now, you have a choice at this point. You go back and cash in the money, which I heavily recommend, because if you would die, you would lose your entire bounty.
Scan detected.
You will lose your entire bounty, as I was saying. The other choice you have is going back and now, of course, buying a ship that is, well, one higher in grade than your ship. If you feel you're skilled enough, you could continue pushing this bounty all the way to 2 million. That is your goal. Your goal is now to acquire at least 2 million. Why? You need 1.3 for the ship, of course maximizing your cargo, and then you would need about 600,000 to be able to transport your cargo back and forth. You can, of course, push your luck and continue farming, and other
Target
money.
destroyed.
Now, as you could see, they're already attacking somebody
Target
else.
shields offline.
Just switch target, wait for it to say wanted before you even attack it once. Tag it once, and watch. Watch the cops completely decimate the target for you. Boom.
Target destroyed.
More money. And there's goes the next battle right away. As you could
Target
see here,
shields offline.
making money here is actually extremely easy. You just gotta be careful not to hit a police officer, because then you will become wanted, and not to shoot before the thing says
Target
wanted.
destroyed.
Once you see it's wanted, you are free to go. Please note, and I can't possibly stress this enough, that if you see these canisters of whatever, I don't care if it's diamonds, gold, beryllium, doesn't matter. If it says illegal salvage on it and you pick it up and these ships scan you, they can flag you wanted, target you, and kill you just like they killed that Anaconda. So, please be careful, just avoid that cargo because it's not worth the
Scan
time
detected.
and money anyways. You could see here you're constantly being scanned. Now, as I come back to the starport, you would now need to turn in your money. You go to contact, then of course local security office, and cash in your money. As you could see here, I earned 411,000 extremely quickly. Now, once you cash it in, you now have 411,000 to spend on top of your money. As you could see here, I have slightly over 15 million, nothing serious. But you know, the ship that I have is about, you know, A class Lyco 7. So it's about almost 30 something million, you know, in total. I put everything top notch. But that aside, as you could see, you have now gained 411,000 and it's time to move on to step 2. Thank you for watching my guide on Elite Dangerous, and I hope you found it helpful and entertaining. Please continue to the next guide by clicking the link in the video. If there is no link, one will be posted very soon. Please don't forget to click subscribe and like in the video because it really helps out my channel and allows me to continue to produce good content. Also, don't forget to check out the links in the description below to my twitch.tv where I stream live all the time, and to the other sites such as my webpage ludumnexus.com, and to my Steam group where I have giveaways all the time. Thank you all again, and be safe in the chaotic universe of Elite Dangerous.